Girls rule intermediates and restrictor plate. Octogenary Gary wins KT 100. The Iceman remains unbeatable. Blaine Kuhn, dirt cart senior winner. Maxwell Tippett's dirt carts junior checkered in race 4 of Wheel to Wheels Championship Series. Intermediates are the biggest class of wheel-to-wheel racers. 13 take the track this night, 7 in this heat race. Purple 51 Mia Farrell, just turned 12-year-old from Apple Valley. Yellow 18 Casper Wright, Apple Valley 8-year-old. 99 Dylan Agri, 7-year-old from Corona. Zate Legend, black 8 with orange trim. Riverside, 7-year-old. Blue 58, Jake Adams, age 12, from Apple Valley. Silver Blue 28, Stevie Simpson, Apple Valley 9-year-old, last year's Rookie of the Year. 1, the Bandit, Braden Miller-Bushy, 10-year-old from Riverside. Stevie Simpson is the season points leader. He stays low and will overtake Mia Farrell for the lead. Braden Miller-Bushy right behind in season points. In fact, by night's end, 4 intermediates will be within 2 points of Stevie Simpson's 20 season points total. Stevie Simpson takes the checkered in this, the first heat race of the day. 22 is Liam Coffey, Firehawk EMS Driver of the Week. Liam Coffey just turned 7. He races out of Riverside. 2 is Sean Rogers, Riverside 12-year-old. White 16, Lydia Browne, this 12-year-old from Glendora, has quite a night of racing in store for her. Jaden Manchester behind her in blue 23. Cash Culp, green money machine inside second row. Sean Rogers, Lydia Browne, Jaden Manchester, Cash Culp, all within 5 points of first place in season points coming in. Sean Rogers rides his pole position to the front. Cash Culp right behind. Lydia Browne third, coming through turn 3. Sean Rogers maintains the lead and races to the checkered in the second heat race of the day this Cinco de Mayo Saturday at the Victorville Oval. These are intermediate juniors: 15 Jackson Sowers, 27 Robbie Simpson, 10 Robert Agelis, 7 Blake Edsel, 12 Gage Graham, 4 Scout Leaks. The future of wheel-to-wheel racing, as with any sport, ensured with the infusion of the youngest Speedway Sprints participants becoming engaged, and that is the point and purpose of the Intermediates Junior class. These are among the youngest, not quite ready for prime time competition, but eager for track time in a competitive setting. The opposite end of the wheel-to-wheel spectrum, the Pro 500 class: 5 Mike Lewis, U.S. Navy Desert Storm veteran from Santa Clarita. 3 Jacob Rogers, 29-year-old carpenter by trade from Glen Avon. 84 Will Brown, Glendora teenager, at 15 the youngest in the Pro 500 class. John Alonzo, 99, the chimney sweep from Orange County. 39, welcome back, Buck Blair, 5-year veteran of Pro 500 wheel-to-wheel racing. Blue 27, Colin Aiden. 8, Ryan Tippett. The carpenter and the chimney sweep go head-to-head before John Alonzo gets the upper hand. John Alonzo, reigning wheel-to-wheel track champion. He also won way back in 2006. He enters this night second in season points to John Aiden. This is the first of this day's Pro 500 heat races. Here's the second flight of Pro 500s. 28 Chad Agri, RV Tech out of Beaumont. 33 Justin Taylor, last year's Restrictor Plate champion. He's 20. His dad, Bobby Taylor, 766, inside second row. White 59 Justin Adams, wheel-to-wheel rookie out of Apple Valley. Right behind him, White 0, Kenny Perkins from Oak Hills. He also races sprints at Paris. John Aiden, White 7. He'll be trying to make it 3 straight checkered flags in main events by night's end. Anytime John Aiden and Bobby Taylor are on the track at the same time, expect a pitched battle. John Aiden, the Iceman, heating up in preparation for the main, prevailing, sailing to the checkered. It's approaching that season when the phrase something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue is often heard. At Wheel to Wheel this season, something new is the KT100 class, dirt carts in a separate class from the Open Seniors and Juniors dirt carts. Something old? No, Rat Racing's Rat X, this is not your cue. KT100s are new. Something borrowed from nearby Paris. Something blue, Gary Southern's Blue 11. Although he'll gladly answer to the old reference as well. He is 80 years young. Norma Wetherbee wins this KT100 heat race. The quarter midget wonder child of the 1960s, 5 weeks before, won the inaugural KT100 main at Wheel to Wheel. She tells us how she learned of Wheel to Wheel. Well, first of all, Norma, what's rat racing?
Rat racing's Ronnie's name for our team. I'm the rat and he's the rat.
Have you done any racing before?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about it. I know you have.
I raced quarter midgets. I started practicing when I wasn't even out of diapers yet. Started racing when I was 4.5. Raced until I was 16. Have to retire at 16.
What attracted you to, or how did you first learn about Wheel to Wheel?
I learned about Wheel to Wheel through mainly Heidi Jo Erickson. We were racing at Paris.
Oh.
And then Ronnie wanted me to race there, my handler, my boyfriend, and Doug Bushy wanted me to come up and try it. So we did. And we raced for the rack. And I won the race.
In this, the May 4th KT100 main, Norma Wetherbee jumps out to an early lead. Cash Culp, the 10-year-old son of Heidi Jo Erickson, in second. 11, the octogenarian, Gary Southern, in third, followed by Boo Lee in his red 47. Midway through the main, up jumps the Fox. Gary Southern overtakes Norma Wetherbee and goes on to make it 2 consecutive KT100 main events victories. Gary Southern is the former world champion go-kart racer, 5-time NHRA Funny Car Nitro and Nitro Dragster champion, who now resides in Victorville. His back-to-back victories in the KT100 elevate his season points total to 23, 3 in back of Norma Wetherbee and Boo Lee's 26. Cash Culp is in third in season points with 24. Even closer in the race for first place in season points and at the main event finish line, these intermediates. Cash Culp leads the field of 12 out of the chute. Cash Culp racing in 3 classes this night, intermediates, KT100 and Dirt Kart Junior. Hot on his heels from the get-go, Lydia Browne in her white 16. Season points leader Stevie Simpson, silver gray 28, starts third in the restart. Sean Rogers, dark 2, tries to nudge him aside coming around turn 3. In the backstretch, Lydia Browne catapults to the forefront as Cash Culp starts to sputter. He will get tangled up with Jaden Manchester, and his green money machine will exit, unable to continue. With 2 of the other top 7 points leaders out of the running or relegated to the back of the pack, Lydia Browne's task is to fight off the 4 other closest challengers. Sean Rogers behind her, Stevie Simpson next, then 58 Jake Adams, followed by the bandit Braden Miller-Bushy. The 12-year-old from Glendora captures her first main event checkered of the season. Stevie Simpson edging Sean Rogers for second in a photo finish. Lydia Browne's first place finish moves her up to second place in season points with 19, 1 behind Stevie Simpson. Also with 19 season points, Jake Adams and Jaden Manchester. Braden Miller-Bushy, 18. Cash Culp and Sean Rogers have 15. Restrictor Plate Maine, white 29, Ricky Simpson, second in season points coming in. 55, Riley Tippett's 14-year-old from Yorba Linda. Stevie Rogers, dark 3-8. She celebrated her 15th birthday, winning the main a week prior. 85, 64-year-old rookie Steve Adams from Hesperia. 58, Marilyn Tippett's the hard luck story of the night. She won both earlier heat races, but when 3 others get tangled up in turn 1, she slips by only to flip over. She'll speed off the track inexplicitly in the restart. Stevie Rogers overtakes Ricky Simpson in the restart, and that's how this main concludes. Stevie Rogers, the checkered, Ricky Simpson, the 11-year-old 2-time intermediate track champion, finishing second. Steve Adams and Riley Tippett's battle it out for third. Riley Tippett's nudging Steve Adams coming out of turn 3, spinning the rookie around. Steve Adams a remarkable recovery. He goes on to finish third and will enter the next race in third place in season points with 15. Stevie Rogers had finished second to Marilyn Tippett's in both heat races. You save your best for the main?
Of course, I always do. No, just joking. This main event, it was really good. You know, there was a lot of competition, but today it was just in my favor. I did really good. I came, so yeah.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
This soon-to-get dirty dozen start the Pro 500 main. Bobby Taylor, third in season points, the pole position. Fifth row inside is Buck Blair, who had fired a shot over the bow of others to mark his return, winning his second heat race. But the Buckster, out of Huntington Beach, can't buck his streak of bad luck. In turn 3, he flips. 2 restarts later, Bobby Taylor remaining at the pole, 59 Justin Adams, 3 Jacob Rogers, 84 Will Brown, John Alonzo 99. John Aiden, the man to beat, 5 back. Second lap in, watch for John Alonzo coming out of the backstretch into turn 3, turns around, pops Colin Aiden, then a 4-car entanglement involving Justin Taylor, Mike Lewis, and Will Brown. Next restart, watch for the backstretch woes to strike Jacob Rogers, who hits the wall just before the exit lane. A field of 10 in this restart as Buck Blair has made his way back, relegated to the back of the pack. Three laps later, Bobby Taylor holds his lead. John Aiden takes the high groove in the backstretch and then cuts low to move into second place, edging ahead of Justin Adams. The Bobby Taylor versus John Aiden duel tightens, with John Aiden moving in front as they head down the straightaway. But another restart looms straight ahead. Restart again, and this is how they finish. John Aiden, followed by Bobby Taylor, then John Alonzo. Season points, John Aiden 32, John Alonzo 22, Bobby Taylor 19. Dirt Cart seniors and juniors are combined for their main event. 23 is Blaine Kuhn, wheel-to-wheel rookie from San Clemente. He's a senior. Cash Culp in his green money machine at age 10, a junior. 77, Heidi Jo Culp, Cash Culp's mom. 33 Royal Blue, Maxwell Tippett, 12-year-old from Oak Hills. Laura Lee Coffey and her black 66. She is racing senior. She's the older sister of driver of the week, Liam Coffey. The Coon Doggy comes out of the backstretch and nudges the Cash Master, but doesn't overtake him. Instead, he gets up close and personal with Heidi Jo Culp as Maxwell Tippett gets around them heading into the straightaway. Heidi Jo Culp goes on to finish second among seniors. Maxwell Tippett goes on to capture the checkered in the juniors class. Cash Culp's second place points bring his season total to 24, 9 up on second place Maxwell Tippett. Blaine Kuhn wins the seniors main, moving him into first place in season points with 27, 1 ahead of Heidi Jo Culp. Laura Lee Coffey is in third in season points with 20.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting high desert sports. Bid fast and last. Liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.